Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, and I'm here with my co-instructor Vivian, and we are working on Spanish. As if you've been watching these videos, you know that I'm not very good at Spanish, but I have a Spanish-speaking client, and I need to do better. I need to learn how to say the basic things. So I'm doing a super simple survival Spanish, how to get through a session and say the most things with the littlest knowledge. Because that's what can fit into my head. So this is lesson number 3. How do you say lesson 3?
Lección 3.
Lección 3. Okay, in this one I'm going to introduce these super simple phrases. This is the save your butt phrases that keeps you from having to conjugate so many words. I've got 2 of them in this lesson, and we'll get to them. So most of the time in a physical therapy session, I'm doing something and I want my client to then do it. So how do I say watch me?
Mírame.
Mírame. And that sounds like it's made up of the word mira, which means to watch, and me, as in me. Watch me. And y'all squish it all together into one word. Kind of like a contraction without apostrophe. You just put it all together. Mírame. It's one word. Okay, so that's easy. Mírame.
Mírame.
Mírame. I want to say the E on the end, but it's an A sound, right? Mírame.
Mírame.
Got it. And then I said, watch me. Now I want them to do it. How do you say, you do it?
Hazlo tú.
Hazlo tú. Hazlo tú. And that's the formal version. That's why there's a tú on the end. Hazlo tú.
Hazlo tú.
So I could say mírame and I hop on one foot, and then I could say hazlo tú.
Yes.
Yes! If I wanted to say like this, how do I say?
Así.
Así. Así. Así. Así. Okay. Hazlo tú. Así. I can put those 2 together?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So next, I just want to get out some of the my and yours and his and hers and here's and theirs, and maybe just a couple of things that are in my room that I know I'm going to use. So how do you say my?
Me.
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 So me. Okay. And how do you say yours?
Tú.
Two. And that's informal?
That would be the informal.
And that's what you would hear often when people are talking to each other. But if I want to make sure I always get it right, because there's formal and informal, what do I use?
Su.
Su. So it's tu for informal and su for, if I'm talking your su if I make it formal, to make sure I always get it right.
Correct.
And are people offended if I use the formal and then I know them well?
Probably not. You probably, for example, like if you're talking to the patient directly, you probably could do the tú, being the informal. But then probably once you're talking to the parents, you always want to try and keep it formal with the su. But I mean, it's fine if slip up or something, but always try to keep it formal when speaking to
the parents,
grandparents.
Okay, so I'm reasonably safe if I go with su. Okay, so su is your.
Su.
And his and her?
So we're doing the formal, so su for his and su for her.
So his, her, and your formal are all su. Okay, su is like S-U, but it sounds like the name Sue.
Sue.
Yep, okay, got it. And if I want to say here, how do I say that?
Aquí.
Aquí? Okay, and if I want to say there?
Ahí.
Is that a Y sound?
Yes, so it's the 2 L's that we heard in llamo. You would say allí.
Allí. Aquí? Allí. All right, you say it?
Aquí, allí.
Okay. I need a couple of nouns. In this lesson, I'm doing things that might be a little bit more geared for a speech therapist. So let's do book. How do you say a book?
Libro El libro.
That sounds, it's got a B or a V in it, because it sounds like you're saying a V.
A B.
A B. El libro.
El libro.
El libro. El libro.
Libro.
Libro. Libro. All right, and they're going to sit on a chair. Where's the chair? This is a chair. How do you call it? What do you say is chair?
La silla.
That's that Y sound again. There's two L's.
Yes.
La silla. And it's feminine. Okay. Next is desk. We're at a table, but imagine it's a desk.
El escritorio.
El escritorio.
El escritorio.
El escritorio. Escritorio. El escritorio. Okay. Then if I'm pointing to a picture, how do you say a picture in a book?
La foto.
La foto. So it's like so you could use this whether it's a animated picture or a photograph. It's photo.
Yeah, you could use it for both a picture or a photo. You could use the word foto.
Photo.
And that'll
Photo.
get the point across.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, and if there's, in English, we use the word help as a noun and help as a verb. I want help and help me. Is it the same in Spanish?
It can be. It just depends how you're using it.
Okay.
Because here we're doing the ayuda.
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 Ayuda. And that's help.
Yes.
And what is to help?
So that would be ayudar.
Ayudar.
Yes.
So that's like the infinitive form to help, not conjugated. All right. So ayuda is help, the noun,
Yes.
and ayudar is the to help, the non-conjugated verb.
Yes.
All right. Now this is where we're going to get into what I call is the super simple phrase. So I'm looking for phrases that I can use and use non-conjugated verbs afterwards so that I can get the most bang for my buck. So one of the first things that I want to say is, can you do something? So if I wanted to say, can you help? Let's start off with can you. How do you say that?
Puede.
Puede. And that's the formal version, right? So I mostly can't go wrong with that. All right, puede. And if I wanted to say, can you help? How do I say that?
Puede ayudar.
Puede ayudar. Say it again.
Puede ayudar.
Puede ayudar. So I can put after puede, I can put other things. So let's see, another word might be listen. Can you listen?
Puede escuchar.
Puede escuchar. So escuchar.
Escuchar.
Escuchar. That's listen. But I can put it after puede, and I don't have to conjugate it. I can say puede escuchar.
Yes.
Let's try another one. Can you repeat then? Because often speech therapists will say something they want their client to repeat after them. How do you say, can you repeat?
You can say puede repetir.
That's got that R. Puede repetir.
Puede repetir.
Puede repetir. So again, I can use that. I don't have to worry about conjugating that verb. Puede repetir, puede ayudar, puede some other word, repetir. What about, can you understand?
Puede entender.
We had that earlier in lesson 1. Did you understand? Puede entender.
Entender.
Entender. It ends in ER?
ER.
Okay,
Yes.
so there's some of them in an AR, some of them in an ER, so puede entender.
Puede entender.
Puede entender. Let's see, there's another super simple phrase. So there's puede, and another one is it's easy to or it's difficult to. It's easy?
It's easy. Es fácil.
Es fácil, and it's difficult?
Es difícil.
Es difícil. Say it again.
Difícil.
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 Say it again.
Difícil.
Difícil. Am I saying it wrong? I'm saying it wrong.
So the ending is difícil.
Difícil. I'm getting it wrong.
So difícil.
Difícil. No?
Almost.
Wow, I can't get it. Say it again.
Es difícil.
Es difícil.
Mhm.
Es difícil.
Es difícil.
Okay. That's correct. It's difficult. All right. How do you say it's easy?
Es fácil.
Es fácil.
Yeah.
I like fácil better. Okay. Es fácil. And es difícil. Difícil.
Difícil.
Difícil.
Difícil.
Difícil. All right. So let's put it together with what I've said. It's difficult to repeat. Sounds really appropriate right now. So we learned the word for repeat, which is repetir.
Yes.
So it's difficult to repeat.
No,
let's do it. It's easy to repeat.
Okay, so es fácil repetir.
Es fácil repetir.
Mm-hmm.
Es fácil repetir.
Es fácil repetir.
Es fácil repetir. And it's difficult to repeat.
Es difícil repetir.
Es difícil repetir. One more time.
Es difícil repetir.
Es difícil repetir. Okay. We could say it's easy to listen.
Es fácil escuchar.
Es fácil escuchar. It's difficult to listen.
Es difícil escuchar.
Es difícil escuchar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's easy to help.
Es fácil ayudar.
Es fácil ayudar. It's difficult to help.
Es difícil ayudar.
Es difícil ayudar. Okay, let's do some more verbs. All of these verbs you can use in those super simple phrases. Es fácil, es difícil.
Difícil.
Difícil, es difícil, es difícil.
Difícil.
Es fácil, and puede. You can use any of these verbs afterwards. You don't have to conjugate them. You just put the infinitive form in the verb right after it, and it makes it so easy to say so many different things. So let's go through some of the other verbs. We're doing speech therapy things, so we've done listen and repeat and understand. How do you say look at? To look at.
So to look at, mirar al.
Al is like at?
At, yeah.
Yep. Mirar al.
Mirar al.
So it's easy to look at the chair. Es fácil mirar al la silla?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So the next one is it's to say.
Okay. Decir.
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 Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to. It's difficult to say. You say it.
Es difícil decir.
Es difícil decir.
Difficult to say. Yes.
Okay. We did mirar. So to watch is. You can say just to watch, or you can say watch me. So what's the difference between the two? One more time.
To watch is mirar, and to watch me is mírame.
Mírame, mirar. So it's fácil mirar. It's easy to watch, and I don't want to do the difficult. Okay, show me.
Show me, mostrarme.
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 Mostrarme. So that's it's. Can you show me? Then would be puede mostrarme.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of those like watch me that you've got the me on the end of it, so it's all shoved together. Puede mostrarme.
Puede mostrarme.
Puede mostrarme. Okay. Next is to stop.
Puede detener.
Puede detener. Can you stop? Puede detener. All right. Next is to see.
Puede ver.
Puede ver. So the word for to see is
Ver.
ver. And you can put it with any of those. It's easy. Can you? It's difficult to see. Puede ver.
Ver.
Puede ver.
Puede ver.
All right. What's the verb for point to?
Señalar al.
Señalar.
Señalar
Señalar
al.
al. So it's just like the point to and look at. They have that al afterwards.
Yes.
It's a different word that just means at. All right. So it's easy to point to. What do we had the book. It's easy to point to the book. Let me see. Es fácil señalar. Es fácil señalar. Es fácil señalar el libro.
You could even say, es fácil señalar al libro.
Al libro. Al libro.
Al libro.
I don't have to have the in there.
Correct.
Es fácil señalar al libro. Yes! Okay. Play.
Jugar.
Jugar. Es fácil jugar.
Es fácil jugar.
Puede jugar?
Puede jugar.
That means can you play?
Can you play?
Okay. We've got books. So how do you say open and close?
Open is abrir.
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 And close is cerrar.
Cerrar. Abrir and cerrar.
Yes.
Okay, so can you open the book?
Puede abrir el libro.
Puede abrir el libro. And you could leave out the L again, or you need it that time?
You can leave it out.
Puede abrir libro?
Puede abrir libro.
El libro.
El libro probably makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Puede abrir el libro.
Okay, let's do some time-related words. How about now? How do you say now?
Ahora.
Ahora. And you say that H this time, or not?
Ahora.
Ahora. So
No.
you don't really say it. You just go from the A, skip the H to the O. Ahora. 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 And soon?
Pronto.
Pronto. I like that R. Pronto. Okay, and next?
Próxima.
Próxima. All right, I've put some sentences together. How would you say, watch me, please?
Mírame, por favor.
Oh, we didn't do the por favor. So if you put por favor at the end of these the super simple phrases, you can just make it more polite. You could, all those can you do this, you could set por favor at the end and you've just become more polite.
Yes.
Okay, so mírame,
Mírame,
mírame, por favor.
por favor.
And do like this.
Hazlo así.
Hazlo así. So you don't need to say hazlo tú, así.
No.
Just
You could say the hazlo así.
So do it like this. Hazlo así. Okay. How do you say, can you listen now?
¿Puede escuchar ahora?
So that's using that super simple phrase puede and the word for listen and now. So puede escuchar ahora. Okay. And how would you say, can you repeat?
¿Puede repetir?
So that's simple, that super simple phrase, puede repetir. Okay. How do you say it's easy to understand?
¿Es fácil entender?
Okay, so this is using that simple, super simple phrase, it's easy. Es fácil entender?
Es
Okay.
fácil entender.
Yep. It's, can you watch me? So we had watch me please before, but this is can you watch me?
¿Puede mirarme?
¿Puede mirarme?
¿Puede mirarme?
¿Puede mirarme?
¿Puede mirarme?
Puede mirarme. All those letters don't want to go together. ¿Puede mirarme?
¿Puede mirarme?
¿Puede mirarme? Can you show me your picture?
¿Puede mostrarme su foto?
¿Puede mostrarme? ¿Puede mostrarme su foto? One more time, you say it.
¿Puede mostrarme su foto?
¿Puede mostrarme su foto? Yeah, okay. Can you help me?
¿Puede ayudarme?
¿Puede ayudarme? Ayudarme.
¿Puede ayudarme?
¿Puede ayudarme? Whew. That was a lot. Okay, so in this we learned puede and es fácil and es difícil.
Difícil.
Es difícil. There are 3 simple phrases to be able to put lots of stuff afterwards, so you don't have to learn how to conjugate lots of words to be able to say a whole bunch of stuff in a session. I hope this was really helpful for you. It was so helpful for me. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.